Oh wow. Oh wow. That is, I told you I love mango. Adore mango. This is like a fresh, juicy mango. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of One More Pour here in the Teeqlife Media Studios. The bar is set, the lights are on, and I got two energy drinks that we're trying today. I'm your host, Don Ferguson, the proprietor of the Teeqlife Media Group. And as I said, we are trying an energy drink from Lick Energy. It's got a really cool, looks like a frog with a tongue out, lick. I don't know where they got the name from, but we're going to dig deep into all of this. Lick Energy is a fun, functional drink brand, and they claim that they're giving energy with an edge. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Why are we moving out of the liquor space? We're not moving out of it, we're just moving into all of the beverage space. And when it comes to energy drinks, they bring in about $26 billion a year. That's billion with a B. So because all of these new functional beverages are out there, we thought that we should give you our expertise when it comes to tasting and brand storytelling. So when you go to a store, you make a conscious decision. Today from Lick Energy, we are trying two expressions. Mango Crush, ooh, do I love mango, and their lemon lime. These are 7.5 ounce cans. Now they do have 16 ounce cans as well, but we're just doing these ultra shots. That's what we're going to call them, ultra shots. Now a couple things before we get to popping the top and tasting, talking, all of that good stuff. Each of these cans have 100 milligrams of caffeine. Now it is green, the caffeine's from green tea extract, so it's plant-based. Supposedly it's better for you. They also have some functional elements deep inside this little can, which is L-theanine, I think I'm saying that the right way, antioxidants, vitamin B6, B12, and vitamin C. Now, according to them, there are no artificial flavors, colorings, no taurine. I don't know if taurine is super bad for you, but I've been seeing that a lot more lately, where no taurine. It is non-GMO, and it is keto-friendly. Now, when it comes to our tasting, we're going to do it the same way that we always have done anything on the platform. Color, taste, aroma, finish is going to be in taste. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait about 30 minutes, and we're going to see, do I have the jitters? Do I have energy? Did I clean the studios, from top end? Did I go up and re-roof the studio? We're going to talk all about that, too. First up is our Mango Crush, and if you can see, it's sweating, so that means it is super, super chilled. I'm not going to go with the competition grade Teeqlife glasses that I normally do. I'm just going to go regular glass, and look at that pour. Look at that. Woo, looks like water. It looks like soda, in a way. So, crystal clear. So when they say no artificial colors, they're telling the truth. That right here. Let's go in for the nosing, the aroma. I'm sure nobody's ever done this on a platform when it comes. Ooh, okay. So, disclaimer time. I love mango. A juicy, ripe mango that is just like dripping down your hand while you're eating it. Oh my God, I love mango. And this does smell like a bright, very fresh, very ripe mango. It's almost like a mango punch flavor, and I don't mean that in a bad way, overly sweet or anything like that. They're not adding any sweeteners from what we've seen, doing our research too. But there's a nice fruity vibe to it. Very, very nice. Not perfumey, not powdery mango. It's almost like a fresh, real dehydrated mango or a mango candy. Everybody knows the rules. 2 sips, maybe 3. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is, I told you I love mango. Adore mango. This is like a fresh, juicy mango or very crisp, very well chilled mango juice. It's really bold. It's got some nice citrus pop to it. Little tangy. Got a nice sweetness to it. So far on this first sip, I am super pleasantly surprised and pleased. So let's go in for number two. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's delicious. That is damn delicious. Okay, you get a nice citrus pop, the carbonation, the tingly bubbles. Really, really nice. It's not heavy, not syrupy whatsoever. And if you've ever had like mango, some cheaper mango juices, they're very heavy. Folks, this is very clean, very crisp. Super ice cold is the way to go for something like this. It is extremely refreshing. Now they're using a green tea extract for the energy, component and the caffeine. I'm not really picking it up too much. Sometimes if it's not well balanced, you'll pick that up on the back end of it. Kind of gives it maybe a little bit of bitter taste or something like that. But there's nothing chemical going on here whatsoever. So let's do three. God. Yeah, you're seeing this. This is really, really, really good. So, what are we gonna rate this? Full scale, we're going to do a rating on the taste alone, and then we'll do a rating on the energy component, and stuff like that. So, rating time. What are we doing? Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to do this a 4.6, people. I really, really, really like this. I love mango, and to me, there's just nothing artificial at all when it comes to this. Okay, the next up is the lemon lime. I got a fresh glass here now. What I did, because there's a nice sweetness to it that balances with that really good mango flavor, they are using or adding sucralose. I know sucralose is actually a better sweetener. I don't know too much about it, but that's where they're going to get that sweetness from, sucralose. Time for the lemon lime. And I enjoy a Sprite. I enjoy 7-Up. So once again, it is crystal clear. It's got the bubbles. Who doesn't love bubbles? Aroma. Very, very faint. Okay, this one, very faint. When it comes to the lemon lime component, I'm not getting a lot of that. It is bright, it's very clean. So, God, when you do smell like I was referencing Sprite or 7-Up, it really isn't overly crazy where you're getting an aroma. And same thing going on here. Taste number one. Oh, that's nice too. That lemon. Oh, there's bursts of lemon with a little complement of lime zest, intertwined in there on the back end of it. Very light, very clean. See, I gotta be careful because when you're putting your nose and these carbonation bubbles are popping, they're going right up and they're making me sneeze. So, if you see my face red, it's because off camera I had a sneezing attack. Round two. There's a nice delicate sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. I think the mango was sweeter. And it makes sense because a ripe mango is sweeter than a lemon or a lime. So I get it. Little tiny bit of acidity. It's not overly tart. Sometimes the sour component of a lemon or a lime can be very tart. So this isn't overly tart whatsoever. It's very soda-like. As my reference to Sprite and 7-Up keeps going, look, I'm not getting paid by 7-Up or Sprite, so it's just merely, me kind of just talking about the likenesses of both of these. I had to do three. So, very light, very crisp. Get this ice cold. Keep it in the cooler on the beach, playing volleyball or whatever like that. Yep, I'm going to get some burping because of the carbonation. Sorry, I apologize in advance. Yes, there's a very nice lemon lime spark, consistency going on here. The green tea, once again, I'm not getting that bitterness whatsoever, so it's super nice. What are we rating this one? So, let's do it again. Drum roll, please. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, man. I'm going to go like a 4.4 on this one. The mango, just because I'm a mango fanatic, gave it a little bit of a higher rating, but this is an excellent, excellent rating as well. As I promised, what we're going to do is I'm going to drink them all. I'm going to come back in 30 minutes and we're going to talk about, do I have the jitters? You know, am I jumping off the wall, bouncing around and stuff like that? We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about how I'm feeling. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. Drank both of these cans, and what am I feeling? No jitters. I'm not having any jitters whatsoever. I feel good. I don't know if I'm feeling like overly energized or anything like that, but I feel very, very focused. I feel, I feel pretty good. Now, we do a lot of research here at the Teeqlife Media Group, and one of the functional elements that they add, the L-theanine, that's supposed to keep it balanced so that way you don't have these overly, extending jitters whatsoever. In all, I really like the product. That mango is just phenomenal. I know they have some other flavors on the market, and we're going to drop that website in the comments so that way you can check them out, learn a little bit more about this company, and I think they might be available on Amazon. So that makes it super easy for you to order, have it delivered at home. Take our advice. I would definitely try this brand, see what you think about it, because the taste is phenomenal. Well, that wraps up another episode of One More Pour here in the Teeqlife Media Studios. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about the platform. If you have a recommendation, reach out to us, or tell the brand. If you know a brand personally, tell them. You gotta get on this platform. Life's too short to drink bad beverages, people. Choose wisely. We'll see you on the next episode. These are empty.